around these holes, and then they left the carrots here, for example. They couldn't leave them. Outside, different shops, like this one. This one, for example, is a typical bakery shop, where bread was produced. Do you like bread?
Yeah, I love bread.
Love bread. And then the guys of the time had bread too. Were like folding up because you see the grid cut. So like a modern curtain, they fold up, and then they had the shop was done next to the house because it belonged to the same.
Yeah. Room full of wooden doors.
Sliding wooden doors.
Yeah.
And then this was a fountain, for example. So, people in the 1st century BC, the Romans had an aqueduct for carrying water at home. What happened? That everything, they had the two way of drinking the water. If you touch here, for example, you see it's very smooth. Do you have any idea why? How would you like to drink nowadays? I say do. So what happened? Everybody cleans again and then drinks and could drink directly from the Then here there is a mosque.
Allora dobbiamo ritornare
Of
lì
the
e andare
fountain is a mosque. Why? Because not everybody spoke the same language. They used to speak English, but I think you learn another language. But not everybody speaks your language. And imagine that here there were people coming from different areas. So what happened? The only way to communicate or to see where the person was looking at this building. So looking to this map, because during the map were used into the theaters, which, I mean, people could realize they were very close to the theater area. In a while, you see that over there is all wet. Why is it all wet? See the mark here? Why is it wet? Look, in a while you'll be running water along the street. You see the hole inside and then on the left side. Why? Because the only way to clean the street was using the running water. This is why they needed those stepping stones over there. In order to cross. Otherwise, people would get wet because imagine how much water would run along the street. This is why. Where wooden beams were inserted to create the floor of the second store. I mean, the second store in Pompeii was generally made of volcanic or all wood, all of wood, and this is why in Pompeii you will not see the second floor. Next to the shop there was a house. The hall you see from here, but you will see better, was the area on the marble slabs like this one with description Raj and Inns. Raj stands for district and Inns for block. It's not the way as the Romans used to divide their towns. Exactly is the way as the archaeologists have divided the town of Pompeii since 1748. That is the date of the discovery of Pompeii. Imagine that until now, generally, there was the most important person, the owner of this building, and then a lot of women were run this activity. They run this activity too. There is on 2 floors. The second one is not the original one. It's been exactly rebuilt as it was in the past.
Just conference. What they want.
Comfortable. Straw mattress and pillows. Now we're not some poor boy. Poor boy. On this time.
Because the Romans, anyway, they were a very male society and they were obsessed with the fertility. So it represents Priapus. And well, the decoration are beautiful. And the Bradford is very poor because the rooms are very small and very poor. But the first floors are excellent.
Laundry shop. It was a laundry shop.
Laundry shop.
Do you know what type of soap they had to disinfect the clothes at the time? The urine.
Eesh.
Yeah, because urine would be the modern ammonia. So it was the room, the place where they collected all this. The urine people could have. And this one is all made of volcanic stone. From here you can find running water, but if you touch again at the sides, all you see it's very smooth. Exactly as we did.
Take that picture on the other
Each
side.
one has a different relief. This
stick-
one is Jupiter. You're putting your hand in Jupiter's mouth.
Jupiter, huh?
Smile, Jack. Put your fingers in if you want. Adam, look. Okay, that's great. Jack, smile. Gosh. You gotta smile by the end.
It's too early for that.
Going to bed early tonight, that's for sure. Home tomorrow.
To the counter, into the brain.
Right.
This is why it was considered one of the causes which provoked the end of the Roman Empire.
Wow.
And then we'll go. Andiamo. And then andiamo. Let's go to see the bodies of Pompeii. There are bodies of Pompeii of people who died later. Pompeii was a dangerous town. Will be exactly like a modern one. Exactly like a modern one. So there will be always a slave sleeping in one of the shops. The owner, the activity of the owner was to protect it. See on the floor? See on the floor the groom, and then the house. On the other side it's the same, and then, for example, there to show the area.
There's the arrow for the brothel.
And then this house, this street, nice breeze. You see another house, how big that one is. Imagine. So a very rich person would live in that house. And maybe he would run the activity next to his house. Also there were two shops, so it meant maybe the mosaic. Imagine that the mosaic were produced with the overlapped pieces of marble that the sculptors had. When they had to sculpt a statue, they needed a big block of marble. So what they did, the main square, and the carrots were not allowed to get into the main square. So they were left here, and this is why you can see the stones here. And then only people could go into the fog, into the main square. The main square where there was the holy area on one side, on the other side there was the administrative part of Pompeii. The building in front of you with those columns was exactly the basilica. We can go closer.
Wow, look at the size of this area, huh? Big columns.
We are here now in the main square. Where is Jack?
He's right here.
Yeah.
Can't see you anymore. Okay, this one is the main square. Have a look as it was in the past. So this one is the main square. On the right, where we are, there was the Comitium. The Comitium was exactly the place where people governed and the town of Pompeii. Everybody was at school. Everybody was working. It was like a normal day. What happened? At 10 o'clock, at 10 o'clock in the morning, there was a huge explosion of smoke. Mount Vesuvius started. And people, they were astonished They didn't know what was happening. And then they looked this huge crowd that went out from and that took huge cloud of smoke coming out from the sun. And a lot of people died, overcome by process. So a lot of skeletons have been discovered here. And you see, the first one showed the person who died. He died. So no longer breathing. So his body was covered by ash. After so many centuries, it was impossible to find the original skeletons. So where they left, they found empty under their feet. I mean, where they excavated. At the beginning, they dug and they found bones. But in the 19th century, they reproduced them, pouring liquid chalk into the hole they made. This is why. Let's go and see the plaster casts. See the man here. So this part is all original. We have a original skeleton. This man, for example, is a slave. He's a slave because he's wearing a belt around his waist. Look, have a look to the nail. Look at the nail of his tongue, for example. Over there, you see? You can see the nail? Have a look. See, he has his wrists closed, why? Because he tried to grab everything he could. They were leaving all their belongings here. Here, the bath for men, the section we'll see is the men's section, and then there was another one for women. They could come here either in the morning or into the afternoon. The German preferred into the afternoon because in the morning everybody worked. Both girls and boys, for example, studied. They did not have school. And they had this. Exactly as you are doing, they did at the time. Why? They stayed on these benches here, waiting for their turn to go into the different rooms. Which type of rooms? The frigidarium, a cold place, tepidarium, warm room, and then
indoor pool. The opening.
The modern sauna. People came to the tepidarium. They had these lockers. The lockers were like the Talmons. We saw also into the small theater the Talmons who tried to climb up Mount Olympus. They were punished by Jupiter. They had here the warm area. So what they did, they lay down on benches, for example, they just sit, they washed their faces here, and then the description is original because this one was donated by 2 judges. Remember, they were the most important people and 2 judges, prophets, and he donated this to the people of Pompeii. Let's go on this way, and we'll see the double floor.
Un sospensore dallo fuoco, da polso, con camerazione, qui trovate
They sold here everything, all the type of bread. Because the wine would be too strong for them, they generally add some honey and water inside. So also kids could stay into the shops with their parents, for example, and they help them to run their activities. Also because they got married we were very young, 14 years old. So.
Oh my God, they got married when they were 14.
Grow up quick.
Yeah. Cave cane means be aware of the dog. Why? Because the owners were scared of burglars here. So what he had a dog in the front of his house to warn them to get into his house. Okay, so everybody dog at the entrance. And now we'll go into this house. This one is the front door. We'll
Oh, so this is somebody's
So
house.
before, we've seen lots of houses, right?
Wow.
And we've seen all houses from the front door, over there, where the people are. Then there was the action, the hole on the floor that we've seen several times. And if you near a little bit, you can see the compluvium, the ceiling, that has been rebuilt exactly as it was in the past. Imagine it was all a wooden one. So the water fell from the so-called compluvium. See, each one different, and then you see also a dog. Oh, the dog. The knocked dog, the one in the picture, the dog.
Oh, poor doggy.
The dog and the chain, see? The jars, you see all the original stuff discovered in Pompeii. The big jars with the punches were used for wine. The ones on the scaffolds, the smallest, were used for water. Another brazier over there. Marble. The area, the altar in front of you is exactly the place where they sacrificed animals. It was called the Ara. So they sacrificed animals, okay, to the gods. This was the pagan, religion. And then there was a marble column, see over there, with the sundial on the top, the clock of the time. So over there you could see how many hours they had to work in along the day. This, for more or less, they worked for almost 12 hours, from the dawn to the sunset.
Right
Decide
there.
of the lives and of the death of people. People did not, they didn't go to jail because the Pompeii did not have jails, but they had, they were turned to slaves. So either they were sent to the Roman boats, or they worked into the private houses. They were all slaves. This is why in Pompeii they could have so many slaves. Good.
Should have told me we're almost done at the beginning.
I mean, it was very sleepy. I know.
Yeah.
Very.
We're going to take 10 pictures today. We can take one then, okay?
I take you inland, same inland.
Fun at this section.
See the clothes outside, hanging outside? The
Yeah.
clothes there.
Laundry day.
Yeah, laundry. Well, every day I like
Every day. Yeah.
something like that costs over 100,000, isn't it? Because,
Yeah.
yeah.
I won't be driving that around here.
Why?
Pretty neat, huh? Imagine having that.
Oh my God.
Going way down there. Guess you gotta. I take it that's a dead end. Oh, You turn around, keep going down. This is Sorrento, the center. Oh. I think Mommy's going to be pretty happy down here shopping. As far as the eye can see. Wow. Can you see a spoon? Oh. Good. Okay.
Thank you.
Yum yum. Love my coffee.
Okay, gotta take a picture. Get together, guys. Stand right there.
Stand over here. Stand right down there.
Over there.
It's like Mount Washington.
Look at that view, huh?
The island used to be Rudolf Nureyev Island, the one on the left-hand side. You remember Rudolf, the Russian? Nice down there, huh?
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, you want to open the window? The door? Huh?
No, I'm good.
Sorry?
Talking on your cell phone and driving on this road would not be a good idea.
Zitano.
Guys, hold Hunter right here. Where is he?
You should do them down below. You can get the background better.
Oh, right here.
Here, Adam.
Adam, hold Hunter. Show Mr. Joseph. Get together. Oh, Jack, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I got the wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, smile. What are you doing? Smile. Oh, Adam, you scratched your face. One more time. Ready? Smile.
Like to live right over here.
Okay. And without Hunter. Smile. Put your arms around each other. Smile. Nobody is. Come on, guys. Smile. Adam, is this going to take 20 minutes?
Making our way down. We're down by the beach.
That presents Beauty and the Beast.
Making our way to the Colosseum. Hmm?
Pictures.
Hey, he wants to take pictures. Put that on your wrist though. I don't want you to lose it. Come on, Jack. Right here.
Yeah, she's sitting way up top. A lot of rooms down there. These are all for the animals.
Daddy, where did they fight? Down there? I don't know.
Yep, that's where they would keep all the fighters and animals underneath.
This is a Daddy.
चलेंगे ना
Mm-hmm. It's our gladiator.
What?
Hanging out there. Hiding. He can't hide forever. He's our other gladiator. Learning how to be a gladiator. They have the chariot races.
I'll run down and then run back up, okay?
Oh, you're gonna fall.
Oh, and I got my Jack, don't play on the hill. Get up here right now.
You're gonna fall.
Times.
Wow.
Oh wow.
The Green Gate there, that's the Egyptian embassy. That's why there are militaries here. There were militaries, we didn't know, also in front of your embassy, the American embassy that we drove by before. They just protected the embassy.
Protecting. Okay, Bill.
Coliseum. Don't touch.
What?
Hang on.
Ah ben ils visent.
Retournez-vous. Mettez en avant.
Stop. You're moving the camera on me.
Big square, but I'm not very stairs. Just big stairs, very.
Up is no good, down is okay.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
I know the one. Long.
Alright, stop touching my arm, please.
What?
Video.
What?
Who's that guy? Sleepy.
Scavando la trovata hanno trovato questo passaggio. Ed è bello perché ti sei visto.
Sunny.
Let's go. Let's go. Go up there.
Jackie's going to get baseball hats. You have this little camera right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just heard that.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's time to go. Go nowhere.
Big door, huh? Big people walking through there. Hey, come on. Let's see on video. Calls.
Interesant turiști, au etichetă.
These real people. Daddy.
Alright, sit. Sit down. Look at me. Smile.
Come down, man. Look on me.
What? I know, just stay right there. You pick everything out.
What?
You see the big white building way down there? See?
What's the things on the top?
Where?
I'll say all the, the staging over there.
See that big antenna?
Yeah.
That's still part of the Vatican.
Wow.
Can you see way down there? See the Dome of St. Peter's? Then you get to see a lot of trees. Can you see the kind of a tower down there? Look below the tower. There is kind of a wall. That's the whole Vatican.
Wow.
That's all the Vatican down there. Wow.
You need a whole day just to do that.
Smile!
Come on, guys. Adam.
Say goodbye!
You better do that.
Alright, go. I'm waiting for you.